Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Blu Ray Hunter. I'm the Blu Ray Hunter, Jonathan Moody, and we've got a fun show for you today. I'm gonna give my 10 most anticipated 4Ks of October 2023. So we're gonna go right into it. I am gonna do some honorable mentions later in another episode. I'll do the 10 Blu-rays that do not have a 4K or whatnot, that I'm most anticipating. However, they will not have honorable mentions on that one. So let's go into our honorable mentions first. So The Sting by Universal. I'm really excited about that. I don't know if, like, once again, a lot of these, if you get caught like last month's one I did for the my top 10 4Ks and honorable mentions, you'll know that honorable mentions were generally ones that I was like, iffy about, really. Like, I'll probably buy it someday, but it might not even be this year. So that's number one. So that's for Universal. That's The Sting. Another Universal one is the Universal Monsters 9 pack 4K, 9 film 4K. I do want it, but it's not on the top of my list. Like, I'll eventually get it. Um, I, I want to hear first like how it is. I want to see some reviews. Because I'm always iffy about like movies that were made in like the 30s and whatnot, and 20s and all that stuff being, brought into, today's 4K, and if it's really going to be cleaned up and really look good, because sometimes people, some companies, even Universal, can slack from time to time. So next is oh geez, Universal. Four of these are Universal. Did not realize that. It Came from Outer Space, also Universal. All three of these are October 3rd coming out. So, and this will be in order, not of order of like my 10 most, like, this is what I'm most excited about. It's going to be in order of like release dates and stuff. So, October 3rd, It Came from Outer Space by Universal. Another one that's a B movie, schlock movie that I don't know if 4K really is needed or not, but I'll still buy it probably at some point. Then the last Universal in the honorable mentions is Megan, for 4K, which I probably will buy. I don't even know. Wow, there must be some really good ones in my top 4Ks, because that one I am probably going to buy. So, interesting. All right. And then let's see, the next one is A Bronx Tale. I thought I saw A Bronx Tale last Eve's one. I think that might have been for, I don't know if it got pushed or something. I don't know. If I see A Bronx Tale again, I am so not picking that again. Um so A Bronx Tale from Tribeca Films. So and that'll be October 10th. So Megan for October 10th, and Bronx Tale on November 10th. I don't have the prices. I don't do that on mine. There are some reviewers that will. So, yeah. Um, Next is The Mist 4K by is the top one on this, and that's October 3rd. I just bought The Mist on was it Blu-ray, and you'll actually see that in the next video. Come next video? I think the next video. You'll see that. And um I just bought it on Blu-ray. I mean, I'm probably not gonna get the 4K like right away, just because I bought the Blu-ray. I may take at least 6 months or something, or a little less. But I'll wait till it's gone down a little bit. I don't know how much. I don't think it's really that high in price, honestly. But it is what is it? It's Lionsgate, so sometimes they are a little pricey. I know with their Blu-rays, they tend to be a little pricey, so I imagine their 4Ks might be too, but they've also been going down in some, so we'll see. Scream, the original trilogy from Paramount on October 3rd. I'm really excited about that. Scream is by far one of my favorite horror franchises. Um, It's funny because it's the franchise that got me back into horror. So I absolutely adore it, but I understand a lot of people, especially with the newer ones, that aren't really big fans of it. So I get it. Next is Night of the Demons from Scream Factory, also October 3rd. Night of Demons is classic. I just absolutely adore it. There's I believe this is the original, because there is a remake. Now it could be wrong. This could be the remake. If this is the remake, please tell me. You know, people have corrected me, and I knew I was wrong. And I kind of actually I think I corrected myself, and I'm not even I'm gonna be too lazy to look it up. So right now, but it's either the remake or the original, and I think it's the original. But either way, I'm actually really excited because it's one of the few remakes that I really liked. Adam and Jace, who made that, who wrote it, and Adam directed it, they are amazing. If you haven't watched Night of the Demons remake, check it out. I believe Tiffany Shepis is in that one. Um, okay, so number four is Rosemary's Baby from Paramount. Sorry I paused, but I thought I thought I had that for September. But no, that's coming in October 10th. Rosemary's Baby from Paramount. And wow, yeah, I'm excited about that. Most likely picking that up. And it's just like The Exorcist is coming out this month. Rosemary's Baby is coming out, and both those films are sort of horror classics, so that's really nice that both of them are coming out around the same time. Also from October 10th, from Shout Factory, probably Scream Factory's Pumpkinhead on 4K, and that just sounds amazing. Can't wait for that. Um, the 19 and then October 10th as well is Friday the 13th, 1980 by Paramount, on 4K, so I'm stoked about that as well. Uh, Number seven is The Blob, the 1986 version, from Shout, Scream Factory, so most likely Scream Factory. Let's see, that's October 17th. So I'm excited about that. I actually, once again, another remake that's really freaking good. There's very few horror. I'm just gonna say this. Horror films have a pretty good tendency to do good remakes. I mean, you look at The Hills Have Eyes, Evil Dead remake. I mean, some people can, and anyone can say like, yeah, those weren't great. Those are bad. Whatever. If you're not into remakes, then whatever. Yeah, you can look at movies. There were some bad ones. Like Rob Zombie's Halloween wasn't really necessarily greatest, but it tried. Now we're doing requels. And so we had the Halloween 2018. Yeah, it was okay. That first one was okay. The other two that they made after that stunk, in my opinion. A lot of people love Kills and Ends. I don't like those movies. I also absolutely hated those lines, those subtitles to it. Halloween Kills. What? What? Like it sounds like a comedy, and it's written by two guys who are great at comedy. Stick to that. Just get out of horror. And now they're doing The Exorcist, and I am not watching it. Sorry, Blumhouse. Love you guys to death. Generally, not gonna watch it. Anyway, that's me on my soapbox. I'm getting off. All right, next is The Others from Criterion, October 24th. I've never seen it. I know a lot about it. I think Nicole Kidman's in it. It just, I don't know. I'll see it. I definitely want to buy it eventually, but it really like of all the movies that are on my list, it's probably my least excited one. Um, see, Cujo from Kino Lorber is putting out Cujo. That is awesome. October 24th. Definitely want to get that. I'm hoping that Kino Lorber is doing a sale around then so I can pick one up. I absolutely love Cujo. It's one of my favorite. It's It's one of the first movies that I ever watched where I actually wanted the dog to be put down and not in a like, oh man, I want to kill that dog. I felt bad for the dog and I wanted him to, not suffer anymore. So I love that movie and was hoping like Dee Wallace, who was in like The Howling and E.T. and a bunch of great critters, great horror films. She's a sweetest lady in the world too. She called me handsome. I don't know if her eyesight is going whatever, but you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it from one of and her daughter, Gabrielle, is just awesome. I love Gabrielle Stone. Just and her I think they're married now. Yeah, I think they're married. I know they have kids. So her husband and her are just they're just the sweetest people in the world. I love them. And Dee, so yes. So if you haven't seen Cujo, that is one of my favorites. And last but not least is Witness, which comes out on Arrow October 31st. That's kind of weird. Like, I guess was there any other? I didn't see any other arrows. So, but I'm just 4Ks. I'm just like, Witness should have come in earlier, and like a horror film should come out on Halloween, right? You think? But yeah, it is what it is. So yes, so that is it. That's my top 10 plus my honorable mention for 4K is coming out in 2023, October 2023. If you guys there's certain things you liked or certain things you didn't like or there's certain things you don't want to see or ones that I forgot to put up, please comment below and let me know because there are some ones that I'm really excited about and there's some ones I'm like, eh, you know. And I mean, even in my top 10, I'm like, like the others, I've heard really good things about. It's just, I don't know why. Even though I love a good ghost story, I just haven't been wanting to just watch it yet, you know? Um, and it's maybe because I think Nicole Kidman is great at times, but also kind of blah at times. Like, I don't know. So we'll see. I'll have to watch it and let you guys know eventually. And probably would be on my Horror Film Lovers channel that I'm doing. So I'm doing a bunch of different stuff for horror film lovers. And yeah, that's about it. If you guys have any questions or once again, comments down below, give me a like, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and hit that bell notification so you know when some of my new videos are coming out. So far, they're going to be coming out weekly, like Monday through Friday with sometimes Saturdays thrown in there from time to time. If there's an extra video or something, you might get an extra video. So, but right now I'm recording a bunch today, so just be prepared. There's a bunch coming to you guys. All right, until then, everybody, have a good one. Bye.